let's talk about the main points you should keep in mind to connect your flash with your transmitter successfully. Hello there, my name is Alex Silva. I'm a portrait photographer, and in this channel I like to share my experience and my knowledge about photography in general and lighting in particular. The first point we need to remember about Godox off-camera flash system is that it is radio-based. It's similar to Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or the FM radio that you can listen to at home or while driving your car. It uses radiomagnetic impulses to send signals to your flashes. Just like any other radio transmission, it has a limited range and it can suffer from interference. The usual range for the Godox OCF system is about 100 meters or 300 feet. But radio signals lose power when moving through walls or any other obstacle, so it depends on the environment. Interference means that other radio signals could garble the quality of the signal, but unfortunately there are ways to lower the risk of it. The second main point you need to remember about the radio transmission in the Godox off-camera flash system is that it uses channels and IDs. Alright, but what is a channel? What is an ID? If you think about the radio transmission as a multi-lane highway, each lane is a channel. The transmitter sends signals, let's say inside cars, and the cars always stay in one lane. The receiver is like a toll booth, checking only the cars that go through a specific lane. Any car in another lane will be ignored. However, many transmitters may send signals using the same channel. How does the receiver or the booth know that the signal comes from the correct transmitter? This is where the ID comes to the rescue. The ID, let's say, is another identifier. It could be the last 2 digits of the license plate in the cars. You can set the rules so the receiver only pays attention to the cars that go through the specified line and match the correct 2 digits in the license plate. Any other car that doesn't have the right digits in the license plate will be ignored. With these two numbers, the channel and ID, communication works and the risk of interference is reasonably low. Another main point about the Godox off-camera flash system is that it works with groups. Groups are another way to filter the orders sent to a flash. Keeping with the highway theme, a group is like, let's say, the color of a car. You can set the receiver, the booth, to only check red cars, for example. This way, any other car color will be ignored. Depending on the transmitter and receiver combination that you're using, there may be 3, 5, or 16 groups at your disposal. The next major point we need to remember about the radio transmission in the Godox off-camera flash system is that it is one way only. The transmitter sends a signal hoping that somebody will listen. The receiver listens to signals hoping that somebody will send orders. The flash does not send back any sort of signal to come as a confirmation that it received any order. Even though we talk about synchronizing the flash and transmitter, the only thing we're doing is making sure that the flash listens to orders for a specific group in a specific channel and ID. At the same time, we make sure the transmitter sends signal in the same channel and ID to the corresponding groups. Godox hot shoe flashes are usually transceivers, which means they can work as transmitters or receivers. However, keep in mind that they can only work in one way at a time. They either receive radio signals or transmit them. They cannot do both at the same time. Alright, we have mentioned signals many times, but what are the signals that we can send to a receiver flash? When the signal is in the right channel, the right ID, and the corresponding group, the control signals are the same as when a flash is on camera. You can send mode, power, and optionally the zoom value. It may also include signals for the modeling light, but that's a different story. Mode may be manual, TTL, or multi. Multi is an extensive topic that will be covered in another video. Manual sets the flash in manual mode. This means that you can adjust the exact power setting from full to the flash minimum, usually 1/128 or 1/256. TTL sets the flash in a kind of automatic mode. You can adjust the flash power in the form of flash exposure compensation, going from -3 stops to +3 stops. The zoom value is the angle of coverage for the flash. It usually ranges from 24 to 200 millimeters, equivalent in full frame format. Please notice that this setting only applies if your setup includes hot shoe flashes. You cannot adjust the zoom setting in studio flashes like the SK or QT series or the AD series. As you can see, using the Godox off-camera flash system requires some understanding, but it's not rocket science. If you remember the basics and plan your setup, you'll have amazing results. I really hope you found this video interesting, informative, but also entertaining. If that is the case, please press the like button, but more important, share this video with somebody else that may find it useful. Please remember to stay safe, keep learning, and keep creating. And I'll see you in the next video.